Have you ever wondered if there's more to reality than what we can see and touch? What if the strange experiences of your childhood, like that imaginary friend, were actually glimpses into a deeper, more interconnected universe? Today, we're diving into the fascinating intersection of spirituality and quantum consciousness, exploring how the cutting-edge science of quantum physics might actually validate ancient spiritual wisdom, and how these concepts can revolutionize your understanding of reality and your place within it. The quest to understand our place in the universe is as old as humanity itself. For millennia, philosophers and spiritual leaders have pondered the nature of reality, consciousness, and the connection between the individual and the cosmos. Ancient traditions, from Hinduism and Buddhism to Taoism and various indigenous belief systems, all emphasize the interconnectedness of all things. Concepts like Brahman in Hinduism, the universal consciousness that permeates everything, or the Buddhist concept of emptiness, which suggests that all phenomena are devoid of inherent existence, point to a reality far more fluid and interconnected than our everyday experience might suggest. These traditions often speak of a deeper reality beyond the grasp of our ordinary senses, a reality that can be accessed through practices like meditation, contemplation, and self-inquiry. Key figures like the Buddha, with his emphasis on mindfulness and the cessation of suffering, or Lao Tzu, the founder of Taoism, with his teachings on living in harmony with the Tao, the underlying principle of the universe, have shaped spiritual thought for centuries. Even in Western philosophy, thinkers like Plato, with his theory of forms, suggested that the physical world is merely a shadow of a higher, more perfect reality. These philosophical and spiritual traditions provide a rich tapestry of ideas about consciousness, reality, and our place within it, setting the stage for the more recent exploration of these concepts through the lens of quantum physics. Now, let's shift gears and enter the realm of quantum physics, a scientific field that has revolutionized our understanding of the universe at its most fundamental level. Quantum physics emerged in the early 20th century, challenging classical Newtonian physics with its bizarre and counterintuitive discoveries. Scientists like Max Planck, Albert Einstein, Niels Bohr, and Werner Heisenberg uncovered a reality where particles can exist in multiple states simultaneously superposition, where particles can be linked together in such a way that they instantaneously affect each other regardless of distance quantum entanglement, and where the act of observation can fundamentally alter the outcome of an experiment, the observer effect. These discoveries challenged our conventional understanding of space, time, and causality, suggesting that the universe is far stranger and more mysterious than we previously thought. The double-slit experiment, for example, demonstrates that electrons, which we typically think of as particles, can also behave as waves, and that their behavior changes depending on whether or not they are being observed. This raises profound questions about the role of consciousness in shaping reality. Is it possible that our minds, our thoughts, and our intentions can influence the quantum realm, and therefore the physical world around us? This is where the connection between quantum physics and spirituality becomes particularly intriguing. So, how do these seemingly disparate fields of quantum physics and spirituality connect? The bridge lies in the concept of consciousness. Many scientists and philosophers are beginning to explore the possibility that consciousness is not merely a byproduct of brain activity, but rather a fundamental aspect of reality, perhaps even the ground of being itself. This idea resonates with many spiritual traditions that emphasize the primacy of consciousness. Quantum physics suggests that the universe is not a collection of separate, independent objects, but rather a unified field of energy and information. This interconnectedness mirrors the spiritual concept of oneness, the idea that all things are ultimately connected and part of a larger whole. The observer effect in quantum physics, where the act of observation influences the outcome of an experiment, has been interpreted by some as evidence that consciousness plays a role in shaping reality. This doesn't necessarily mean that we can consciously control the movement of objects with our minds, but it does suggest that our awareness and intention may have a more profound impact on the world than we realize. Think about the power of belief. Studies have shown that the placebo effect, where a patient's belief in a treatment can lead to actual physical improvements, can be remarkably powerful. Is it possible that this effect is related to the influence of consciousness on the quantum realm? Let's consider some personal transformation stories. Imagine a woman named Sarah who had struggled with anxiety and depression for years. She had tried various therapies and medications, but nothing seemed to provide lasting relief. One day, she stumbled upon the teachings of quantum physics and spirituality. She began to meditate regularly, focusing on connecting with the underlying unity of the universe. She started to visualize her desired reality, focusing on feelings of peace, joy, and gratitude. Over time, she noticed a significant shift in her mental and emotional state. Her anxiety began to subside, and she felt a newfound sense of hope and purpose. While this is just one anecdotal example, it highlights the potential for these concepts to inspire personal transformation. Another example is a man named David who was facing a major career setback. He had been laid off from his job and was feeling lost and discouraged. He began to explore the idea that reality is not fixed, but rather a field of infinite possibilities. He started to experiment with affirmations and visualizations, focusing on attracting new opportunities into his life. To his surprise, he soon received several job offers, one of which was even better than his previous position. These stories, while not scientific proof, illustrate the potential for these concepts to empower individuals to take control of their lives and create positive change. Now, it's crucial to acknowledge the different perspectives on this topic. Some scientists remain skeptical about the connection between quantum physics and consciousness, arguing that it is a misinterpretation of scientific findings. They emphasize the importance of rigorous scientific methodology and point out that many claims about the power of consciousness lack empirical support. Other scientists and philosophers, however, believe that there is a genuine connection between these fields and that further research is warranted. They argue that quantum physics provides a framework for understanding how consciousness could potentially influence reality. It's important to approach this topic with a critical and open mind, acknowledging the limitations of our current knowledge while remaining open to new possibilities. The key is to differentiate between scientific evidence and speculative interpretations. While quantum physics has provided us with profound insights into the nature of reality, it is still a relatively young field, and many questions remain unanswered. What evidence-based theories support the connection between quantum physics and consciousness? One prominent theory is the ORC-OR theory, proposed by physicist Sir Roger Penrose and anesthesiologist Stuart Hameroff. This theory suggests that consciousness arises from quantum computations occurring within microtubules, tiny structures inside brain neurons. While this theory is still highly debated within the scientific community, it provides a specific mechanism by which quantum phenomena could potentially influence brain function and consciousness. Another area of research that is relevant to this topic is the study of quantum biology. Scientists are discovering that quantum effects play a significant role in various biological processes, such as photosynthesis, enzyme catalysis, and even bird navigation. This suggests that the principles of quantum physics are not limited to the realm of subatomic particles, but also operate within living organisms. Recent scientific discoveries have also shed light on the nature of consciousness. Neuroimaging studies have identified specific brain regions and neural networks that are associated with conscious awareness. These studies are helping us to understand the neural correlates of consciousness, the specific brain activity that corresponds to subjective experience. However, the question of how subjective experience arises from brain activity, the so-called hard problem of consciousness, remains one of the biggest challenges in science. It's important to acknowledge the limitations of our current knowledge. We still don't fully understand the nature of consciousness or the extent to which it can influence reality. However, the ongoing research in quantum physics, neuroscience, and philosophy is providing us with new insights into these fundamental questions. The ideas we've explored have a profound impact on our contemporary world. In the realm of practical applications, the principles of quantum physics are already being used to develop new technologies, such as quantum computers, which have the potential to revolutionize fields like medicine, materials science, and artificial intelligence. The understanding of consciousness is also influencing fields like psychology and medicine. Mindfulness-based therapies, for example, are being used to treat a variety of mental and physical health conditions, and research suggests that these therapies can actually alter brain structure and function. Culturally, the intersection of spirituality and quantum physics is sparking a growing interest in topics like meditation, mindfulness, and personal growth. People are seeking to understand their place in the universe and to live more meaningful and fulfilling lives. Technologically, the development of virtual reality and augmented reality is creating new ways to explore consciousness and reality. These technologies allow us to create immersive experiences that can alter our perception of space, time, and even our own bodies. Emerging trends in this field include the development of brain-computer interfaces, which could potentially allow us to directly interface with computers using our thoughts. This raises profound ethical questions about the nature of identity, privacy, and the potential for misuse of these technologies. In conclusion, the journey into the intersection of spirituality and quantum consciousness is a journey into the heart of reality itself. It's a journey that challenges our assumptions about the nature of the universe, the role of consciousness, and our place within it. While many questions remain unanswered, the exploration of these concepts offers a profound opportunity for personal transformation, a deeper understanding of ourselves, and a greater appreciation for the interconnectedness of all things. As you reflect on these ideas, consider: how might your understanding of reality shift if you embrace the possibility that consciousness is fundamental? What practices might you incorporate into your life to cultivate a deeper connection with the underlying unity of the universe? What new possibilities might open up if you believe that your thoughts and intentions have a more profound impact on the world than you realize? Thank you for joining me on this exploration. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more content on spirituality, consciousness, and the mysteries of the universe. Also, let me know in the comments what resonated with you the most and what other topics you'd like me to cover in future videos. Your thoughts and questions are invaluable in shaping the direction of this channel,